Hi, I'm Kili, also known as Kelly.
And I'm Fili, also known as Alex,
Welcome to our corner of the Shire,
where we will show you how to bring Middle Earth
into your daily life to keep you
a happy hobbit.
Kili, I was talking to you. What do you want to do today? Okay, well, if you don't have any adventures, ideas, I was thinking, because it's our 50th episode of Happy Hobbit, that we could do something really cool and special, like make Lembas bread, and then...
We've been doing it for 2 years.
Exactly. That's awesome.
No, it's not. It's exhausting. You know how much time I waste on Happy Hobbit? Time I could be doing other important things.
Like what?
Like all kinds of things. Like things you couldn't even imagine. Because you're boring.
Whatever. Well, if you don't want to film for Happy Hobbit, then I have a better idea. We can go to this really special spot and go adventuring.
Why?
Because it's cool, and it's only what, like, an elf or a ranger or, like, Frodo would do.
Everything with you. Everything has to go back to Middle Earth. Like I said, I've been doing this for 2 years. Like, I've been a Lord of the Rings fan forever. I think I'm just done.
First off, this was your idea to just start Happy Hobbit.
That was an idea I had 2 years ago. That was me. I'm a different person now. Look around my room. I'm a completely different person. I'm not even into, like, Lord of the Rings anymore.
Fine. You want to be that
I
dumb?
need my free time to go do my own stuff. So you can keep doing the show or whatever you want to do. I'm gonna go do my own stuff that I've been wanting to do for a long time but never had time for.
Well, since Kili apparently thinks she's way too cool and is off doing her cool things all by herself,
Look, Father Bear. That's the biggest moon I've ever seen.
Yes, it's a beautiful sight, little bear.
I wish I could take it back and show it to Mother Bear.
I'm still here, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make homemade lembas bread. And everyone knows that the recipe is really hard to come by, you know, elves keep that stuff tight. But because we are friends with Legolas, we were able to get him drunk enough once that he, you know, let a few things slip.
A little party never killed us.
Woo! Yeah! Come on! Woo! Yeah! Woo!
So yeah, I mean, and these ingredients here will actually make a lembas bread that is much more like the one from the book that will actually, perhaps one small bite, fill a grown man's belly, because it's made of things that will actually hold you, like almonds and things like that, instead of ingredients that will look like, make it turn out looking like the ones in the movies that are kind of more of a shortbread look. But this is, yes, it will hold you. It's a healthy snack, stuff that a hobbit or an elf would just have around. So, I hope that, you know, you can make this at home and take it on your adventure to a special magical place like I'm gonna do, with Kili or without Kili. So you will need 3 eggs, a cup of honey, which you can, you know, get from Bayonne or, you know, somewhere, and, okay, not lying, melted butter. They asked for melted butter. So, honey, eggs, melted butter, whole wheat flour, about 2 1/4 cups, 3 ounces of blanched or sliced almonds, very tasty. And then, what we're gonna do, blend them all together, and then cook them. So first, you're gonna crack in all 3 of your eggs inside the blender, because it's really simple, this recipe, and all you do is just put everything in the blender and chop it up, which, you know, is something that hobbits might not have had, but they can chop it up with, like, their knives, you know. So next you're gonna take your nice tasty almonds, Mr. Frodo, put them on in there. Yeah. Take your honey, special ordered from Bayonne. I'm lying, but you can pretend. Oh yeah. Check that out. I mean, you know, honey is something that you can really pick up anywhere, your little local Hobbit farmer's market. I mean, they do suggest, Legolas suggested, a more, you know, not so store-body tasting honey, something more natural and homemade from perhaps a Mitchell Delving farmer's market, but, you know, whatever you have will work. Don't forget to also add your beautifully melted butter. Then we're gonna put that on high for 3 minutes. Plug your ears, folks! So after you've blended it for 3 minutes, you're gonna get about 1 cup of the flour and add it. Give it another mix for about, or chop, for another minute. And you might need to keep stirring it too, because things like to grab onto the sides, like they're doing. But not for too much. So you also can't forget, like I forgot, there's a ½ teaspoon of salt. And that's the reason, folks, you don't measure over the bowl. If you over measure like me. There you go, ½ teaspoon. Put it in there with your flour. Mix it up a little bit. So it's already all together in there. Then what you're gonna do is put, well, first, probably, this in, which is your Lembas mixture. Put them in a separate bowl. Get all that good stuff in there. So once you've got all your nice liquid Lembas in the bowl, add the rest of your flour and your salt. And the reason they probably, or Legloss, encouraged us this part of the recipe to split up the flour is because I think it would just get way too crazy chunky and thick. Putting it in a blender, all that much flour all together. So you put it in your bowl and you're either gonna whisk it or just mix it really well until it's well blended. Oh, look at that, getting thick. Oh, it smells really good too. That honey. If you have something like a krumcake iron or just a cast iron pan like we have, that works best. And then what you'll need to do is really just kind of flatten them down because they're gonna be pretty thick. But of course, lather the pan up with some nice olive oil or something, and then just kind of treat it like you're cooking a pancake. But I say that now before I've done it. So we'll see how it turns out. Right, folks, here we go. Could end in disaster, or could end in limbo spread. I'm gonna start with like not that big of an amount because I don't know what this is really gonna do. It's about to fall. I know. Oh, Lembas patties. So the recipe says to put it on for about 15 seconds, but that is definitely not the amount you should do. I've had it on really close to just low, and it's probably been about 2 minutes, and it's just now starting to
The
steam
15
and
seconds was for
cook.
the cooking iron.
Okay, that is actually starting to cook up a lot. I'm gonna try to flip it. Look at that little Lembas cake! It's like a little pancake! But he ain't! That didn't turn out so bad.
It says they're supposed to be brown on the outside and lighter on the inside.
Yeah, looks brown to me. And it's the first one. It's always like the first pancake. It's always kind of awkward. Then whoever you give it to, you're like, sorry, first pancake. Yeah, it looks pretty done. It's hoping in the middle that it's cooked enough. Feels cooked. That nice little Lembas patty. And this is much more like an actual bread, like Lembas bread says it is, than, I mean, yeah, the stuff, okay, not trying to be mean, the stuff in movies is awesome, it's really good, but this is certainly more true to more of a bread-like consistency, like, you know, the elves would have and do have, considering our information comes straight from Legolas. I mean, he was a little drunk at the time, but, still rely on him. Yeah, you're gonna want to add some more oil to the pan after you've cooked your first Lembas. So, I suppose you could go for round 2. And I'm making these small, mostly because I just don't want to mess it up too much. But, you could probably make them any size you wanted. This one. And cook more than one at a time. But I'm being cautious. Because Fili isn't the safest cook around town. So as you can see, these have actually turned out not so bad at all. They look very, very tasty, and like Tolkien says, brown on the outside, whiter on the inside. And another thing you can do with this recipe, I mean, you can tweak it however you want, but what would be really good is like some orange peels or dried fruit in there. Yeah, just to make it a little more sweet in that way, but I will say I may have sampled a little piece or so, and very, very good. Kili's gonna really regret that she doesn't get any. She thinks she's so cool. Running around doing, that's why I like kind of go train with their individual.
Kazad! Well, this should be enough to last me on my journey. Sun's going down, it'll get dark soon. Gotta get going. Finally made it.
Every last one of them was dead. It's not the same by yourself. I miss Peter Jackson.
So, everybody, as you can see, I finally made it here with my Lembas to this very
The place that you had to go on a giant journey to?
Thought you left.
I did. For a little while.
And then what? You decided that I was cool again?
Why would you being cool have anything to do with anything? It basically comes down to... I miss that guy whose beard and his hair is threatening a hostile takeover of his face. He makes really good movies. And there was this other guy who smoked a pipe and he wrote really good books. And then there's these people, and like some people think they're Sasquatch, but they're not. They're little. And they live around here too. And sometimes I want to be one of them because they have hairy feet.
Okay, I guess that translates to you're not being dumb anymore.
I was just kidding when I said I didn't like Middle Earth or Happy Hobbit. That was a joke. Because it's April Fool's Day in Saskatchewan.
Well, everybody knows that.
Yeah, in Saskatchewan they celebrate like the months at a different pace than everyone else.
Can you just sit down?
Yeah.
Help yourself? Why not? I need more than one bite. Well, I traveled farther than you, like...
You don't know that.
5 steps
You don't necessarily
farther.
know that. I did a lot while you were busy baking.
Well, I walked across the lawn to get here, so...
Well, I flew down the driveway.
Okay. Now she thinks
What's-
she's a giant eagle.
What's in your backpack anyway?
Something really, really cool. I guess you're cool enough to see, because you just confessed your love
Yeah.
for certain jacks. And...
You're really obsessed with the word cool today. And judging people.
Yeah!
Yeah. Prego! Prego! My carne, melanin. My carne.
What's happening? Somebody call
Gollum.
me.
Gollum,
Hey, what's up there, stranger?
please. I beg your assistance.
Wow,
You see,
I don't help rangers.
I have lost sight of Frodo. I must find Frodo. Can you take me to him? Give me my sword. That's mine.
Take him to him.
I will give you this pair of bright red pantaloons.
Oh, relax it.
You can trade your loincloth for
Relax
these
it.
pantaloons if you take me to Frodo.
Oh, come this way, rangers.
Oh my god, he's up. That's Pippin, never mind.
I'm over here! Did someone say Frodo?
Mr. Frodo! I do believe he was looking for you.
Do you?
And then the dory.
I could have a cup of tea. Would you like
It is a fruity bouquet!
fruity bouquet?
This is what she wants to be doing.
Like, imagine just spending a whole day like that. How rad would your life be?
Let's do it. We're gonna be exhausted in after an hour. We're doing it in public.
What do you want to do?
You're supposed to ignore me.
The most talent I've seen from you in a long time.
You're a knee-hole.
Ow! I got one! Look. I see.
What is this? Oops, you can see me. Wait, that was.
It is our 50th anniversary. It's our 50th anniversary, oh my god! Yeah, thank you.
How does it feel to be a real actor dancing to silent music? Feels great. It's so liberating. There's just whatever beat you want. Imagine being engaged to Sauron. Or Gollum
Being engaged to anyone.
Except for Aragorn. Aragorn! You look like the mouth of Sauron, dancing with his broom. I gotta clean up Mordor sometime. Oh, that's a bad janitorial position. Oh god, orc poo and pee. Can you imagine cleaning their toilet? Ew, because they poop out other orc. I'm sure it's because they eat orc. I'm sure it's just a cloaca. We love cloacas on this show.
If Aragorn proposed to you,
They didn't get engaged.
They just got married.
You would go.
If Aragorn walked up to you and went,
Yeah, because then I'd be stealing Arwen's man.
no, she doesn't exist in this world. She's married to Faramir. It's a really big AU.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if you ever could again. It was like a starfish in gravity, without gravity.
Once you get started, you can keep going.
No gravity starfish.
I would go for Aelmare. That man knows how to ride a horse.
He be yellow though. She likes the dark.
He's dark in real life.
Oh my god.
I thought it was just gonna be a shot of me in the car.
It was, and then I took control.
You know what?
Great,
Wasting
Josh.
so much time.
Josh.
This is basically secretly a muffin recipe. Yeah. I'll cut that out because I'm not supposed to be here. Go away! There's something no gravity starfishing. That's what I've named that, by the way, people. The beautiful dance on the driveway. Zero gravity starfish. Oh! Okay. I'll do it again for $100.
I ain't got that kind of money sitting
No, if they want to see it again, they give me money.
You can just watch it on replay on YouTube, can't you? Something like a krumcake. Krumcake iron?
I think so.
Who says you can't have round lembas? Maybe that elven chef that day just felt like making triangles. We don't know.
It was actually squares. That broke into triangles. Like a grilled cheese Sammy.
You're not supposed to be here.
Wait, what are we doing?
Gandalf's naked!
I love it because that insinuates I usually fight battles with Peter Jackson. So,
Peregrine Took. It's been such a long time.
Was that a hug or something else?
Hug.
What? Mr. Frodo, what's this on the ground?
What do you mean?
Oh! It's some sort of staff! Some sort of wizard staff. There's a flying white seagull. I killed it, Mr. Frodo. I killed it.
God
sitting! Mr. Fruit, smell my foot!
Sam!
What's going on? Has anyone ever seen any animals around here? I can tell you all about a tortoise, which is how I say tortoise. You're back!
And I'm sitting really cool. So,
sweetheart.
here on Aragorn's story time, we sit on dead Gandalf's.
Darling, it's me, Arwen.
Holy beep!
You've always loved me for my true beauty, and my lobster.
Is that what they call it these days?
Of course, my darling. You're my star, You found me in a dream.
I've got somewhere to be.
Remember, it was a
I've got
dream.
somewhere to be.
It was a dream, Aragorn. That's why you... Hi, Frodo.
It's me. Excuse me, Mary.
I mean, Mary.
Where's my pipe weed?
Mary, would you happen to be single? Oh dear, I believe my sword is broken.
Then definitely not single.
Strangers in the night. Do, 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 do. And it's
I got naked! No, wait, there's two of me! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Joey! Joey, you found me! Joey! Let's go home from World War I, Joey!
Are they playing Warhorse?
Don't you love to play Warhorse?
Oh! I'm telling Arwen!
Oh.
It seems like a bunch of hobbits got naked. 1 cloak, 2 cloak, 3, and a Gandalf. I'm not sure what I think of this place.
All I have to say is, the Dark Lord will come. Again! That's right! Mark my words as Lucius Malfoy! The Dark Lord will rise once more in England, and when he does, another little guy somewhat like you will have to stop him, only you'll be wearing glasses and have a weird N on your forehead.
All right, Mr. Lucius.
Yes.
That doesn't sound so bad, and I kind of feel like we're holding hands right now.
We're not, though. It's forced perspective. I'm actually about to poke you
I
in
know
the eye.
all about false perspective.
Poke you in the eye! Poke you in the eye! How's that for being the chosen one? Huh?
Hey!
I think the show ended a long time
I think
ago.
it ended a long time ago.
I can't believe how many of their weapons are broken.
Hey, yo.